Yo, what's good? What's good? Hopefully now the noti goes off. Trying to make sure. Okay, monetization's on. I had to start it public, so now the noti should go out. People should get the noti. Anyway, we can get started here real soon. Let me pop out the chat so I can see you guys. Let me make sure this one's. Which one's the one that's messed up? There we go. All right, we're gonna get started real soon. Welcome everybody to the chat. Get the camera going. Everybody can see me. We're good. I got it on low latency this time, so I should be able to interact with you guys quicker. Wait, let's go ahead and get started. What's up, y'all? I'm Henry the 12. You already know if you're new to the channel, I'm Henry the 12. If you're here, you already know the deal. If you've been subscribed, today I got a good live stream for you guys. I got a lot of things I want to talk about. A couple of things. Number one, I want to go into EVGA, a new trick on how you guys can get an RTX 3080 Ti or whatever right now. What's up, Hype Carlos? What's good, man? I'm sure you guys how to get a card. Number two, I want to talk about the most recent Best Buy drop because it was really interesting. I want to go in depth on that, and I also want to talk about some of the new updates as far as the GPU prices and stuff like that. Some updates. And after this, if you guys are interested, I'm going to most likely be doing a stream on Twitch. I'm going to be doing a gaming stream, probably some Rocket League or something like that on Twitch right after this. I'm just testing my new setup, new cameras, and got the mic set up, stuff like that. So I'm just trying to get streamed out. I just got a bunch of new stuff. I got a Stream Deck, got a DAC for my headphones. We're good, man. We're good. But I want to get into some of this stuff real quick during this stream. So welcome everybody that's coming to Quality's Crisp. Hey, that's what I need, bro. That's what I need. I spent like an hour tweaking this. I was like, yo, this looks fire. I've never had something like this, so this is cool. But anyway, let's not keep the intro too long. Let's get into it. So off rip, I got the camera up. I'm gonna switch to the desktop soon. But basically, there's a new way that people are doing. People have been doing it for I guess a couple of months right now, but there's a new way to get an EVGA RTX card, an RTX 3080 Ti 3090, and the way is using the step up program. Now I have here with me, let me show y'all, I have some RTX, or not even RTX, GT 210s. I have three of them. I have three GT 210s. Bought these from Adorama. They're $50 a piece. You're probably wondering, why do I have three of these shitty ass graphics cards? Well, what you probably didn't know is you can take one of these things, buy it on Adorama, get it sold to you, get it shipped to you really quickly, 2 days, 3 days tops, and you can use this card in the step up program. And I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. I don't know if I'll be able to show the whole thing because I have information on there, but I'll be able to walk you guys through it a little bit. And you can step this up to whatever card you want: 3090, 3070 Ti, 3080 Ti. You can do a 3080, but you're gonna be waiting until 2024, so you don't want to do that. But most likely 3080 Ti, 3090, those times are a bit shorter. I'm gonna get into the times later, but you can do this. And I was gonna make a whole video on this, but I figured I could just hop on the stream and show y'all live and show you really what's good. So yeah, so this is a way that you guys can get a card. I'm probably gonna make a video anyway because not everybody joins the streams, but let's go ahead and switch over to the screen and show you guys what's going on. So yeah, it's sick, man. I just did it. I bought three cards, and I'm going to be doing a 3090, a 3080 Ti, and a 3070 Ti. I think it's the other one that I picked. So three different cards, and you guys can do it. It's really simple, and I'm gonna try to walk you guys through. Let me pause the camera. Try to walk you guys through a little bit of the process and pull up this window real quick. But yeah, man, it's not that difficult at all. Let's see if I can get it pulled up. I appreciate the sub, Dylan. Thank you, man. Let's see. Their login is pretty bad. Let me see if I can pull what I can pull up without it showing anything. I guess I can show this right here. So right here, you'll see on the screen, I have this is basically my profile, one of my side profiles that I made. And you can see I'm hiding the serial number even though it's already registered. but you can see I have a EVGA 210 registered on my account. What you guys want to do, how you do it is basically you buy the card and then you go on EVGA's website and you register it. So you go through where it says register product, you type in the serial number, which will be on the box. Funnily enough, all the ones that I got were in chronological order, which I thought was pretty cool. But you put in the serial number and it'll automatically ask you for the date and where you got the card from. And the reason why I recommend Adorama is because they're one of the, I guess, registered or official vendors under EVGA's site. It's actually, you have to type in other and put in Adorama, but they qualify. And there's at Amazon on there. There's a bunch of other sites, but I like Adorama because it's quick. Their shipping's pretty good, and they're a decent website. And on Amazon, I think they're a little bit more expensive. But you can go on there, type in Adorama under other, and then just put in the date that you bought it, and you got it registered. And then once you register it, you have to upload the invoice. So if you don't know how to get the invoice, you can go to your email, and when you get the receipt, you can click that little link and it'll say print invoice, and then you can print that out and upload that, and that'll, quote unquote, according to the website, it'll speed up the time that you're in the queue. Basically, it'll put you on the level of everybody else because everybody else is uploading their invoices. And then you just wait. Now, the times are what are the thing that a lot of people might be wondering. They're like, okay, well, how long do I wait, right? Like, how long is it gonna take for me to get the card? And right now, what people are suggesting in the chat, basically a lot of people are just saying for the 3090, they're saying about 2 to 3 weeks ish, 2 to 4 weeks. The 3080 Ti is about the same, and I think I saw the 3070 a month. I'm actually gonna try to pull that up, pull these times up for y'all real quick. Give me 1 second. Actually, back to the camera. I'm gonna pull up these times. I think it was 4 weeks for the 3080, but I'm gonna see if I can get that for y'all real quick. Let me see if I can search it in the chat. I know Ahri, however you pronounce his name in the chat, he posted it. Let's see if I can get these times going. I know it's just 2 to 4 weeks. 743 gang, hey, 743 gang, bro. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Man, you don't understand how hyped I was, bro, to get that. Man, I was pumped, dog. Ah, man, he did not pin it. I really wished he pinned these times, bro. It would have made things so much easier. Basically, it's 2 to 4 weeks. I'm not gonna try to look for it live, but 2 to 4 weeks is the time. They got any 3060s? They do. They have 3060s, but the time on those is unknown. So we don't know. People were saying that the times on the 3060s are unknown. We don't really know. But honestly, I would say go for a 3070. That'll be the better choice. I'm not gonna lie to you. The 3070 would be a slightly better option. It's a little bit more expensive, but it is what it is. And as far as the limited hash rate, I think the 3070s, they're just now switching it. So basically, we all just got an email. Let me see if I can pull it up. We all just got an email that was saying that they're switching the 3070s all to light hash rate. So the ones that when you signed up for the queue originally, it wasn't light hash rate, but now it's light hash rate. So, I mean, if that matters to you, you might not want to do that. But let me see if I can find this email because it was in my priority. But yeah, that's a thing. But I said 3080 would take forever. Yeah, 3080s are insane. Like you don't want to go for a 3080. You do not want to go for a 3080. It's not the wave at all. I'd highly recommend you go for a 3080 Ti. Now the prices on the 3080 Ti's are pretty expensive. It's $1,400. So you're basically buying a 3090 after taxes. It's like $140 or $110 in taxes. So after you do that, you're basically already in 3090 territory. But it's kind of what you have to do, man, unfortunately. But yeah, that's it. 3080 is ridiculous. Do they do AMD for RTX? No, only EVGA products. You can actually do I don't know, no, you can't do like a power supply, but you can do only a EVGA graphics card. And they have a list on the website, on their step up website. They have a list of the like GPUs you can step up to. Let me see if I can actually pull that up real quick. They have like a whole list. So these right here. So you can step up to a 1650, a 3060 Ti, a 3060 XC gaming, 3070 for the win Ultra gaming, 3070 Ti for the win 3 Ultra gaming, 3080 for the win 3, 3080 Ti for the win 3, and 3090 for the win 3. What's up, Architect? I was sure it was you. I didn't know, but I thought it was you. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream, bro. But yeah, you can step up to these cards specifically. If it was me, my choices would be obviously 3090 because that's the one I'm going for. But for everybody, I would say do the 3070 Ti, 3070, and a 3080 Ti and a 3090. Those would be my personal choices. But you can do a 3060. We just don't know the times. Is it possible to get a for the win 3 3080 or for the win 3 3080 Ti on Best Buy? Yeah, I think you can get a 3080. If they're on there, you should be able to get the drops. Are, if you're talking about just drops, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be very, very hard. Because the last drop, I'm talking about it soon, but the last drop was ridiculous, bro. Like I was there and it was so dumb. We might as well segue into it. But yeah, they're on here, but let's talk about it. So the last Best Buy drop, which happened, I guess it was on Thursday, happened yesterday. So I was there. It happened on target time, quote unquote, around the time that it usually would happen. And the bummer part, the main part of the drop that irked me was the fact that there was no FEs, like none. There were no Founders Edition cards at all that stocked. It was so stupid. It was so stupid. You know, the last drop was so stupid, bro. And the cards that did stock, it was a lot of like 3070s. A lot of people did get cards. I don't say a lot, but a good amount, sorry, of people in the chat did get cards. So I'm proud of them for that. But the fact that there's no FEs is scary. It's spooky. It's super spooky. And the reason why is like, not only the fact that, okay, are they canceling FEs? Are FEs done? Like, what's going on? The Strix was in stock. Yeah, I saw the 3080 Strix. I wasn't really checking. I wish I personally would have went for more stuff so I could have had more things to say about it in the drop, because I was just watching everybody else really. I had my eyes on a 3090. There was no 3090. And then when I saw there was no FEs, I was like, man, what's on my saved items list? So I went to my saved items list, and the only card that wasn't an FE was the 3080 Strix. So I tried that. I didn't get it, obviously. Got hit with that. Hey, the no store 250 miles got hit with the errors. I didn't even get an add to cart. People got add to carts. It was crazy. But the thing that scares me the most is, number one, the site being botted, which is probably, I would say, even more scary, I guess. I'd say maybe the FEs not being there is more scary, but it was very, very spooky, that the fact that the possibility of the site being botted, because people are talking about there's programs where people can bypass. So basically how it works, from what I've gathered, information I've gathered, basically when you click add to cart, it sets a predetermined queue. This is what Tumadre said in the chat. Shout out to him. He said that it sets a predetermined queue number for you, like a spot, when you hit add to cart. And what these, he didn't say this, but what these like bots and what these programs are doing, or these scripts or whatever, they're bypassing that. They're giving them higher priority spots, or they're just adding it to cart off rip. And obviously you can't get cards that way. It's really hard to get cards when people are doing that. And the reason why this is so scary is because it's June, right? It's June 25th. We're going damn near into July. It's been almost, what, 10 months? Not damn near 10 months, I guess. And this is the first, I guess it's been happening over the past month and a half or so ish. But this is the first instance, or these are the first instances of this site visibly being like worse, like the drops being visibly worse, harder to get, appearing to be botted. And it's unfortunate because like Best Buy was really the safe haven, other than Zotac. If you want to go bend over and spend $900 on a 3070, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I wouldn't want y'all to do it. But it's scary. It's scary, man. That the cart was bugged on some of those cards. For real, man, that sucks, bro. Like it's so stupid. Almost got the 3080 Ti for the 1.3, which you got on a cart, but not available. It's like, that's all. Those are all out of stock errors. Those are all typical. 250 miles. The can't find a store. Those are all typical out of stock things. Now you can sometimes, I saw someone in the chat, they had a screenshot of them getting one card in one city and another card in another. So I guess you could kind of manipulate it that way, but the odds of doing that are so low with all this stuff going on. And it's so scary, man, because I did not want to see Best Buy end up like this. It sucks, man. It sucks so bad. And I don't know if these cards are it's KR, so it's not, these aren't even I think KL is the limited one. So these aren't even KR. No, 3080 Ti was always limited. So on the other cards, it might not even be limited hash rate SKUs. I don't know why the botters are really going for these that heavy other than to resell. There were 2 waves, yeah. But it's scary, man. First time after the card was messed up, not even getting to the please wait phase. It's crazy, bro. It's so bad, man. It's so bad. But on top of that, the fact that it's already being botted, now there's no FEs. Like, all I wanted was a 3090 FE. That's all I want. That's all I've been trying to get for the past month was a 3090 FE. And they just don't have them. Like, what is up with that? Like, where are the 3090 FEs, man? Like, they didn't stock any FEs at all. Like, we just wouldn't notice. Like, what are you doing, bro? It's crazy. And I'm wondering if they're stopping producing them. I mean, that's a possibility. It's not like that couldn't happen. I mean, usually they would announce it, but I know we want the 3090 FE. Man, like, I'm wondering if they're done. Are FEs over? Because let's not forget the fact that the 3070 FE, the 3070 Ti hasn't stocked yet, and it's been what, a month? How long has it been since the 3070 Ti? And it never came out. I've never seen this card. So this was fake. This is a paper launch. Obviously they had AIB versions, but come on now, like where's this? You show this off and then it never comes out. Like what is that? Like, this is crazy, bro. It's insane. And I'm really worried. I'm really worried, bro. I heard they dropped a broad on the US. Are you serious? I guess, hey, if they only dropped them in Canada, I wouldn't be mad because Canada gets left out a lot. So I'm not mad at that. But man, bro, like, it's crazy. And right now, I guess I can get into some recommendations, some ways you can get a card or some avenues you can get a GPU through. The ways now, you got Zotac, which has been dropping somewhat regularly. I mean, they're overpriced as hell. I would not really want anybody to go Zotac. I'd rather you get a pre-built. But I know there's people out there that have their builds ready to go. They just need a GPU. So that's the way they got to go. And I mean, if that's the way you got to go, then it is what it is. But Zotac is a way to go. Now, Ant Online. I really like Ant Online. It's for a specific audience, but their bundles are actually sick. There's a 3060 one right now for $779. I know it's kind of expensive, but it comes with some other stuff you can probably sell and get the money back. But their bundles are sick. And if I didn't have a build set up, if I was just like starting out fresh, I would hit Ant Online and like keep tabs on these restocks, because if you can utilize everything in the bundle, like if you need a keyboard, if you don't mind having Game Pass, if you need a mouse, you need a power supply, you need a CPU, like these are coming with a whole set. Like look at this 3080 Ti bundle. It's $2249. It's expensive, but it comes with 3080 Ti, which is basically a 3090, 5800X, a really good CPU, come with a 750 watt power supply. That's pretty good. Game Pass for 3 months, which is whatever. Keyboard and a mouse. All you need is a case, motherboard, and RAM, and a SSD, and you good. Like, you can kind of make your own little thing. And this is with a 3080 Ti. All right, I'll catch you later, man. Hey, thank you for coming through, bro. I appreciate it. But I'll see you in the Discord, dog. But yeah, it's a deal. It's a possible avenue, a possible way to get a card, and I would definitely recommend it if you're in that spot where you don't have anything, you don't have any parts at all. Now, if you do have parts or whatever, it's gonna be kind of tricky. Like I said, you got Zotac. There's been no really other than Best Buy. I don't think there's really been that many websites that have just been dropping GPUs like that. I mean, there's a lot of like back order sites like CDW and some other ones that are slowly, like I think what's the other one? B&H is slowly getting out cards. Or I didn't even show y'all the bundle, but here's the bundle right here. I didn't even show y'all, but it's right there on the screen. You get all this stuff for $2249. I should have switched it to the screen. I'm gonna just leave it up. But B&H has been slowly going through their little queue. They have their little back order thing. You can go on there and sign up for a wait list. They're slowly getting through that. If you haven't been there now, you might want to do the EVGA thing because it might be quicker. But you could do that as well. You can hop on B&H and do their little wait list thing too. But they're going through there slowly. Another thing you can do if you don't have any parts and you're just looking to get stuff is buying pre-builts or buying laptops. Now, I'm gonna go on. B&H has a queue now, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. But I'm gonna show you guys. This is my main laptop recommendation, and it's not AMD, or it's not NVIDIA. It's an AMD laptop, but this laptop is sick. Damn, they're unavailable, man. These were in stock for a minute, but I understand why they're sold out, but they might be back soon. I would keep tabs on this. This G15 Advantage Edition is hard for $1649. I'm a proponent of laptops. I like laptops. I'm a fan of laptops. I know not everybody likes them. Some people want desktops, or a lot of people want desktops. They want to be able to, you know, have that modularity. But laptops, man, they're good values, especially this one, man. $1,600 for a 6800M, 16 gigs of memory, which I've heard on this particular laptop, the RAM is kind of mid. You want to switch it out, but switching out the RAM, SSD, 512 gigs SSD, and a 5900X. It's HX, but 5900X, like, you're at least getting there in the ballpark of really, really good performance for $1,649, and you get a 300 hertz screen. Like, that's a deal, bro. That's a deal if you ask me. And there's a bunch of pre-builts going out. There's been the Omen, the HP Omen one is the one that I've seen the most. There's this one right here, which I actually ordered this one as a joke, but $19.99 you get a 3080 and an 11700K. So that's only what would be about $350 more than the laptop I just showed you, and you get a 3080 with 2 terabytes of space. Obviously it's unavailable now, but when these go in stock, they last for a good bit of time. So if you need a full system, this is also an option. And there's an HP Omen, I think it's this one right here, or like a higher version SKU of it. This one's also $2,000. You get a 5800X. And these stock, if you're in the Discord regularly, they don't come through in the noties, but if you're in the chat, people drop them in there and they last quite a bit. You can catch them when the people throw the links in there. And they're regional sometimes. So sometimes someone might drop a link and might not be available in your area. They are regional. But this is also an option, man. Those are the main 2 pre-builts. And before this whole thing was going on, I was kind of against pre-builds, because I'm like, oh, you can build a computer for cheaper. Like, why spend $1,900, or why spend $2,000 when you can get a 3080 for $700, and you get a good CPU for $300, and have $1,000 left to put everything else in, and it can be your own. You can get 32 gigs of RAM. You can get a faster SSD and better looking case, and you can make it your own thing for the same price. But with this new thing, everything going on in the whole GPU situation, which is improving, which I'll talk about later, it's kind of one of your only choices, and it's a good choice. It's not really settling that hard. It's a little bit more expensive, but for what would be $2,000 for 3080, that's not terrible. That's not terrible at all. Would be what most people would spend once they start throwing in expensive stuff. Eddie B, welcome to the stream, man. We're just talking about, basically, we talked about before, which after the stream you can go back and watch the beginning, but I talked about how to get a 3080 through EVGA, or 3080 Ti, or 3090. There's a trick using their step-up program. And then afterwards, right now we're talking about basically how the last Best Buy drop was really bad and some ways you can still get a card. And right now it's just talking about pre-builds. Pre-builds are a very, very good way to get a 3080 right now, or even 3060 Ti if you want to spend less. And I just showed off a really, really good laptop in the Strix G15 Advantage Edition, which is $1,649, and it has a RX 6800M. And on this specific model, the RAM's kind of bad, so if you get this, you might want to switch it. But it's a good laptop too. But yeah, man, it's bad, but it is improving. So recently, we've gotten an update. I was watching Hardware Unbox's newest video, and we got an update basically showing how the resale prices of GPUs are from their peak. Basically, they peaked in May as far as like the difference between the retail price and the resale price. That difference peaked in May, so it was at max resale, and it's been going down. It went down this month, and this is going alongside the fact that Bitcoin, Ethereum, cryptocurrency prices are dropping. You can feel how you want to feel about that. I'm mine on the side, but I never really did it to make profit or to make money. Like, I paid off my card with my own money by the time I got it, so I just did it as like a fun thing to do, you know, something to do, and it's cool. But to people that actually are big time miners, it might actually be more impactful to you. But Bitcoin, Ethereum, cryptocurrency prices are going down, so that's affecting the resale prices. And you're seeing sometimes whole mining rigs go on eBay, or whole mining rigs be sold locally. China banning crypto as well. They had a big, they're doing a whole sweep over there, man. It's crazy. I read some news about that. But actually, I'll go ahead and Google the article because that is interesting. There was a specific city, I cannot remember that city, but I read a whole article about it, and they're going in there. Is it Sichuan? Yeah, this is the name of the city. I'll pull up the article. Basically, they went in there and just did like a clear out, just a ban of. Basically, you can't mine here. You can't use the electricity there for mining. It's crazy. Sichuan. See, it's spelled weird here. That's how I remember it being spelled. I can't pronounce it, so I'm sorry about that. But they're doing a whole thing there. And you could, like I said, you could feel how you want to feel about that. But I personally, I think it's all right. I don't mind it. These prices need to come down some way, and if it's affecting the price, then it is what it is. And there's the whole, I don't really know much about it, but there's a whole economic thing, or environmental impact of Bitcoin mining. That's bad, so that's a whole nother thing. But hey, man, I think it's good. But basically, resale prices are going down, and that's a good thing, because you're seeing right now, if you go on, I'll show y'all. So this is just an example. So let me pull up the Zotac 3070 on StockX. This is just an example, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So this is the Zotac 3070 Twin Edge. This card was on, which means scalpers are slowly less interested in reselling. Exactly. This card was on Zotac today for, I think it was $8.99, if I'm not mistaken. It was $8.99, and they charge like $30 shipping or whatever, really cheap shipping. So you're gonna be spending a little bit over $900. And look at the price that it's going for about $900. This is StockX, so you know, but this is a good indicator of how things are going. And if you look at 3080 Ti's, they're not that crazy. A 3080 Ti, obviously the FE over retail is that's going to be the biggest margin. But look at the 3080 Ti for the Win 3. This is a $1,500 card, and they're $1,800. That's only $300 over. It's still high, but this is what the prices were before the whole mining thing happened. If you don't recall, when GPUs first came out, when the 3080s and all that were just coming out, initially they were going for like 1,100. I can actually pull it up on here, and it'll probably give me the history. You can see right here, September 18th on StockX, they were going for 1,200. And I remember seeing some for even less than that, like 1,100. And this is a $800 card, right? So, or the $700 card. So 500 over is still high, 1,100 or 400 over still kind of high. But you're seeing that now in cards now, and you could chalk it up to the fact that, okay, it's a 3080 Ti, it's already overpriced. But 3090s, the cards that can mine, are not this cheap. The difference is not that small. Look at the 3090 for the Win 3. It's a $900, damn near $1,000 difference. It's because these cards can't mine; they can only game, so it kills the potential resale, and that's a good thing, man. That's not bad. That's like Eddie said, that's not really bad at all. Now I'm personally trying to get a 3090, but it's not to, you know, do anything like that to flip or whatever. It's just I want a 3090, but I'm still trying to get a 3090 FE because it's $1,500. But I'm actually, honestly, at this point, I'm actually considering just keeping the 3080 Ti. I don't know what do you guys think, because right now I have a 3080, and you know, I don't mind paying the money to get that little extra boost of performance, but I don't think so. The 3080 Ti I got for about $1,450, about $1,500. The 3090 would be like $2,000. So $500 for the ability to mine, and what, maybe a 1-2-3% performance increase. Like, do y'all think that's worth $500? I don't think so. I want to know you guys' opinion. Y'all can probably help me make this decision. $1,500 for the 3080 Ti, or spend an extra $500 to get the VRAM, the ability to mine, and maybe like a 1 to 3% increase. I don't know what y'all think about that, but so I'm sort of weighing things out on my 970. It's demoralizing. People see they got more part in the job. That's interesting. Yeah, I know it can be, man. I know it can be, seeing people get more than one card. I won't lie to you. So in my most recent video, or not one of my most recent videos, I'll pull it up. I know I'm on incognito, but I can find it. Which video was it? It was this video right here. This video did
what's up, guys,
sort of well as far as views go, but this video got a lot of dislikes. And if you're a big content creator, go for the 3090 worth 500. No, you see those, like, you know, the varying opinions. I hear both of y'all though. I don't think it's really worth it, but we'll see. But this video right here got a lot of dislikes, and I'm not a big, like, I'm not gonna go like, oh man, I got dislikes on my video, because I know that the videos that I make, when I put them out, I know that I like them, and I put it out because I like the video. So if it gets dislikes, like even I got a dislike on one of my videos. It was just a simple tutorial on how to fix something. I know that in the video that's how you fix it. So if you dislike the video, it must be something else, or and I'm not really gonna be too crazy about it. I'm gonna keep making good content. But this video specifically, I think not in the comments. I don't think in the comments people were saying it, because people were generally positive in the comments. But I think people might have disliked it because of the fact that I got a lot of cards, like you're saying, in one drop, or I got more than one, and people just didn't like that. And I see how that could be the case, but the fact of the matter is, number one, in the past it was easier, quote unquote, it was easier. I didn't even pull up the video. There you go. You can see it. In the past, it was easier, quote unquote, to get more cards in a drop because it wasn't botted. There was more supply. And if you knew what you were doing, it was easier to get one. And then number two, the fact of the matter is, I personally try to give everybody the information that I have. I don't hold anything back. If I learn something, if there's something that, if I find a way to do something, how to get a card, you can get a card this way. If there's a loophole that I know of, I'm gonna try to give you guys that information. Oh, you're just saying it's like how, okay, you're not actually like mad. It's just like, what the fuck? Okay, I get what you're saying. But there's people that are genuinely mad about this. And I want to just explain the fact that it's not my fault. Like, this drop was a one-time thing. Like, in this drop, it's actually crazy. I got 6 cards out of this drop. I never told this story, but I got a free 3070 out of this. I'll make that for another video. But I try to give everybody the same information I have. So when I do something like this, or if I'm able to get a card and someone asks me, yo, how did you get a card? I'm like, go watch my video, because I did exactly what I just told you in that video. So like, it's nothing really to it. But it's just, and third, on top of those two things, it's just a lot of luck involved, man. I don't really relay that a lot, because I try to give people a lot of hope. Not really false hope, but like genuine, like, if I can do it, you can do it too. If you have the time and you do this and that, you have the same chance as me of doing it. And if I can do it with those chances, then your chances are not bad, right? But I just try to give everybody the information, and on top of that, it's just a lot of luck involved, bro. So that's the part I can't control. You can control everything, but if that Q gets landed on you, or if people start botting, those are the only things you can't control. That video is what helped me get a 37. Bro, I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of you for getting that card, man. Like, it is so cool to see people get cards, man. It's sick. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. How I look at it, I can't be upset with something. My hands disappointed. Oh yeah, of course. You definitely have the right to be disappointed. It's the same thing I was talking about in that Jay's 2 cents video, how he was saying that people were just mad about the whole situation. I'm like, nah, you have a right to be upset about the situation. Obviously you don't have, like you said, your whole day's ruined, or you have to ruin someone else's day, being, explaining it to them, and, just yelling at people or whatever. You don't have to do all that, but you can be upset. You have the right to be upset about this situation, because it is disappointing. It shouldn't be like this, especially we're almost a year in, and it shouldn't be like this, man. And you see these companies taking advantage of the situation, hiking up the prices of these cards, and we can't do anything about it. Like, you see all of these cards that were cheap, quote unquote, like cheaper AIB prices. Look at them now. Like, my GPU, my 3080 was $750. Now it's like $1,000 probably. Like, it's ridiculous, bro. And that's something you can't really change. But I just tell people to try to do your best to go through the situation. Hey, I remember this car used to be 2,000 resale. That's crazy. That's crazy. So this is another example. I don't have signed in, but these cars used to be about 2,000 resale. If I could show you, you can see it 2K. It used to be about 2,000. So my card has dropped like $400. That is wild. That is wild. But I think the retail is about like 1,000 or something. Or is it 874? That's crazy. I didn't know that. This must be the non-OC. But yeah, the prices have gone up. That's basically the point. I want a 6700 XT, 6800 XT. Preference, some options limited. Oh yeah, that's the 6800 XT is awesome. Actually, I should show you. I don't have it on hand. I'll try to get back to you either in a comment or something, or you can join the Discord and we can talk about it there. But on here, so have you ever done an AMD drop and you click on, like, it doesn't show in stock, but when you click on it, it shows it, or even when it's supposed to be there, like if a drop is happening and you don't see this, but people are buying it in your area because they are regional. There's a script. It's a tunnel, what's it called? Tamper Monkey script, which if you don't know what Tamper Monkey is, you can download. It's a Chrome extension. It's a script manager. There's a Tamper Monkey script where it always shows the in stock button. And I don't know what it is, but I'll try to get back to you on it. And it helps people, like, it gives you the chance to get a card. So you might want to try that, look into that, because without it, I personally, usually I'm at work when I see these things, but I've even been here at home and I never see it say in stock. I never see it say in stock at all. Even when it doesn't show it, when I click on it, it's not in stock. And in the off chance that it is, like there's one drop where it's just a 6800 XT, and the off chance that it is, I can't check out. It won't let me. I'm getting capture over and over again. So you can try that. You've heard of it? I'm gonna try it next time. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about. Try that out, man. Let me know. Let me know. Isn't guaranteed success? Yeah, of course. Nothing's guaranteed success, but it'll help for sure. I'm thinking about camping it out at Micro Center. Hey, that is definitely an option, bro. Like, I wish I could do it more. I wish I could camp out at Micro Center more, but it's so far. But if you're close to one, it's not a bad deal, man. I haven't been in the Micro Center Discord in a minute, but last time I was there, my stores were dry, so it wouldn't even be worth it for me. Yeah, you already got it enabled. Oh, you're set. All right, so you already know. You already know what I'm talking about. Let me know. Let me know in a comment later on, after next week, next Thursday. If you come back, if you remember, come back to my video. Let me know how it went for you. I got 2 in my area. Yeah, so you're set, bro. Would you happen to be in? Oh no, don't tell me. Don't tell me where you live. I ain't gonna ask you. Cause there's 2 in Atlanta, so you can tell me or not tell me if those are the ones near. But yeah, man, this GPU situation is crazy. But hopefully, with the tips that I gave in the beginning of the video, I might make a separate video just for visibility and for simplicity of the delivery of the information. But I hope that helps you out. I hope if you try to get one of these bundles, it helps you out, or get the pre-built laptops, any of that stuff. If any of that interests you and you end up buying it, you know what I mean, that's a good deal. Micro Center Marietta changing how they do vouchers. Instead of waiting in line, I have to scan a QR code where they do a wrap. So it's random. Oh my God, is that because like people? So I'll just say I went to the Duluth one. I'll just say that. But is that why? Or is that because of the lines? Were the lines too long? Because I only went to the 3090 launch. That's the only time I ever went to Micro Center. Why are they? Do you know why they're doing that? That is interesting. I wonder if it's just, are people waiting like 3-4 days and not leaving, or are they just trying to? Micro Center Discord spoke out, seen it in effect since 18. I wonder if that's just trying to manage it. I don't know how crazy it is over there. But yeah, man, it's insane, bro. But I'm about to end the stream real soon. Once you tell me, if you tell me what happens, I'm about to end the stream, man. But I'd highly recommend you guys, if you don't have a card yet, you're still trying to get one, at least get in the step up queue. I mean, a GT 210 is $50, right? It's a $50 deposit, and it's, you know, you spend $50, you get put in the queue, and you might get a card in between 2 and I'd say 6 weeks, which is not a bad time at all. Versus having to try every week to get a card, and you're scrambling and scrambling, and you have to, you know, split your head open trying to get drops when you could just sit and peacefully wait until you get that email. I'd recommend that. Or if you don't have a build set up already, get a bundle or get a pre-build. Pre-builds, those pre-builds that I showed y'all are not bad. Like, they're not bad at all. I've seen them in action. They're not bad pre-builds. So I'd highly recommend those two, man. I think between the two, Marietta usually has more volume of cards, probably. Yeah, I'll wait. No, I'm taking your word on it. Yeah, man, I'm gonna head out. I'm probably gonna hop on Twitch later. It's 7:52, or I might hop in Discord and chill for a minute. But I want to thank all you guys that came through to the chat and chatted up with me, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate all the support. Any support I get, I'm very, very thankful for it. I'm gonna be making more videos very, very soon. Doing more streams and stuff like that, so stay tuned to the channel. Hit that subscribe button if you want to stay updated. If you enjoyed the stream, like it up, man. I appreciate it. And as always, you can join the Discord in the link in the description below. I'm at Henry12. I have 2 profiles. You can at either one and just say what's up. I'll respond to you. And great content. Get that 30. I'm gonna try, bro. I'm gonna try. I got one. I have a 3080 Ti on the way, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna test it, and if it's looking good, if I'm fine with it, I'll just keep it. But if it's not what I want, if I still want that 3090, I'm gonna get 3090, man. But I wish you guys best of luck, man, and I'll catch y'all later, man. Peace.